Well, welcome to today's program. I'm pleased to have on our show today Nicole Motsay, the Director of Marketing with Turf Valley Resort in Maryland. Hello, Nicole. Welcome. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Glad to have you. And I know that your resort, from what I see on your website, looks like a nice destination place and people enjoy coming there. Can you tell us about it? Give us a little verbal tour of Turf Valley Resort.
Sure. Actually, more than a verbal tour, I'm actually in our hotel lobby right now, so you can kind of get a feel for the ambiance. We are located in Howard County, Maryland, between DC and Baltimore, so a very convenient location, close to several airports. And we are a full service resort with 172 hotel guest rooms and suites, an on site American fusion restaurant, a luxurious spa, two championship golf courses, six ballrooms, 26 private meeting rooms, and a grand total of 40,000 square feet of meeting space. So we really have a lot of a lot to offer and a lot of spaces that need to be cleaned and properly maintained.
Yes. So do you have any vacancies this weekend? Because it sounds like I should come and visit. Well, this past year has been tough on a lot of venues, a lot of places like yours, hospitality locations. So tell us a little bit about what you've done to cope with the pandemic and also to push through it and make sure your guests are safe.
Well, the past year has been very tough. I think it started on St. Patrick's Day of 2020, just like it did for most of us here in the US. And we closed the resort immediately, just because we felt that it would be two weeks to flatten the curve. And then once we took those 2 weeks to flatten the curve, we realized the reality of the pandemic would last much longer than 2 weeks. And as a family owned and operated business, we always have prioritized keeping our employees as well as our guests safe. And as a family owned and operated business, we didn't have the resources that most branded hotels may have. As you may have seen from some of the other brands or flagship hotels, they have they've created specific policies and marketing campaigns around their cleaning initiatives. And we did that as well, but we did it on our own terms. So we conducted the research and worked closely with our vendors and determined the products that would keep our employees and our guests safe. Being family owned and operated, we do value our employees like they're one of our own. And for that reason, we felt that it was very important for us to not only educate ourselves from the director's level, but all employees just to learn more enhanced hygiene and sanitation. So when we reopened the hotel in July of 2020, one of the first products we purchased was actually a Clorox 360. So we were able to use that in all of the public spaces as well as in the hotel rooms. And we felt very confident telling our guests that it was safe to travel to Turf Valley Resort because of products like that.
Mhm. The electrostatic sprayers are being used all over the place and they do work well and they get the job done. So you purchased one machine, but I think you have another one now. Tell us about
Yes,
that.
we do. We do. So we found out, we learned about the GBAC program from our partner, our local DMO, which is Visit Howard County. They sent through an email and I applied the second that I opened it because it specifically mentioned wanting to help small businesses and family owned, and that's exactly what we are. Although we may appear to be a large, very fancy resort, we are ultimately family owned and just a different dynamic. So it couldn't be more perfect for our business model. And we applied and we were fortunate enough to actually receive the Clorox 360 through the program.
Well, congratulations on that. Yeah, it's a nice scholarship. It's a big program to get more of these machines into the hands of those that need it like yourself. So
Yes.
what are your plans moving forward to use this type of equipment, the electrostatic sprayers, along with other plans to keep your visitors safe?
We do have a very lengthy list of other things we're doing in addition to using the electrostatic sprayer, but especially now as we start to open up more. And our mask mandate was actually lifted this past Friday. So it's very, very exciting. But we plan to be able to use the additional sprayer in our banquet facilities, which is really nice because, you know, we had weddings this past weekend and we were able to disinfect the room after the guests left, which is really, really amazing.
Mhm. No, it sounds like you're doing a good job. And you're, like I said before, your facility looks fantastic. So good luck to you moving forward and enjoy not wearing your mask in your lobby there today.
Thank you.